We'll now go on to training and evaluation. Of course, nobody hires a perfect employee. The perfect employee was perhaps hired by someone else and trained. Every perfect employee you see someone was trained by someone else. So you need to do the job in making sure that your employee is perfect. That means you need to do training. And most people are looking for ready-made employees. Ready-made employees are nowhere. They don't exist. They exist with the multinationals who have done some effort to make them trained. How do we train? We train for skill, we train employees for skill, and you also train for culture. You need to imbibe your employees into the culture of your organization, the value system of your organization. You also train in terms of people-oriented skills. You need to empathize them. You train in terms of task and goal-oriented skills. Those are the things you train out for. But I must note this. You can train people to achieve competence, but you can't train them to achieve character. Character is given, and those are the things you have to watch out for. You're an employee that has no character. Essentially, training will be wasted on such an employee. So those are the issues you look out for in training and evaluation. Related to training is evaluation. After you've trained an employee and set him to job, giving him a task, you would expect to monitor and evaluate what he has done, the outputs. Of course, you do not expect a perfect result. You give a time frame for the employee to improve. Now, you evaluate, you assess, has this guy done what he's supposed to do? Is there room for improvement? Now, evaluation now determines whether this employee should be promoted within that job, should his role be expanded, should be moved across different areas. And of course, evaluation is linked to promotion, is linked to reward. These are the things you look out for in evaluating. But it's important to know that you do not evaluate what you do not agree with an employee. So at the beginning of a time period, you tell the employee, these are the tasks assigned to you. Then you evaluate based on that. It would be wrong to evaluate an employee on a task that was not agreed together. You do not tell them, I expect this from you. Then you do not now change the goalpost along the line and say, I'm evaluating you or something that is being unfair. So it's important that both parties at the beginning know what is expected of them. And that's what evaluation will be based on. Of course, naturally, every employee wants to be rewarded and compensated in one form or the other for the work they do. Compensation are in two categories. You have monetary compensation and non-monetary compensation. Monetary compensation, the normal salary expected, bonuses, profit sharing, and all of that, incentives just to help an employee improve on this job. Then you look at non-monetary compensation. You look at things like recognition, awards, and accolades for just doing the job. Those things really matter. Being empathetic with the employee, especially in issues that has to do with their family, with their children and things like that. Those are ways in which an employer can show empathy and reward an employee in a non-monetary way. For instance, also take the issue of men. Men have been advocating for paternal leave for a while now. You understand? That is something that if an organization does, it's a unique thing that could also show that the organization values their employee. So those are ways in which we could compensate our employees. Always note that the kinds of compensations are not just monetary. There are also non-monetary compensations that are equally as rewarding.